When I was younger, my family involved us in a lot of environmental sustainability events, such as tree planting or cleanups. And during this time, I fostered a love for both nature and community service. I carried this with me as I traveled around the world, whether teaching English in Rwanda or building community centers in Ecuador. I packed my bags once again, moving to California, where I became an international student at the Claremont Colleges. Here, I realized my institution had a deep desire to teach their students about sustainable development. And during this time, I met people who inspired me, mentors who nurtured me, and organizations like Napier who believed in me and funded my vision. In my senior year, I was required to complete a thesis. And here I journeyed to South Africa to learn about poor menstrual health and its effect on UTI diagnosis. I focused on rural schools and primary school girls and high school girls as well. And when I could not interact with them, I spent my time with the groundskeepers, realizing how clean the environment was as they had used bottle tops to make their pavements and cut plastic to plant trees. They taught me that 300 million plastic bottles are made every single year, but only 30% of them have been recycled. And as I went home, I tasked myself with a job of researching why is that? And isn't that the same thing in Kenya? Don't we have so many plastic bottles that we don't use? I challenged myself to create a project that I could recycle plastic bottles, filling them up with sand and marram, creating a reusable building block I now called EcoBrick. We began this project with 2 schools, Olakasasi Primary and Olasilkon Primary. And we embarked on a 9-week project per school. Here, we not only tasked students with making eco-bricks, but we encouraged them to look around their homes. Are there plastic bottles that I've never paid attention to that I can bring in and utilize? And during this time, a bond fostered between both the students, the faculty, the foremen, the community, and myself, realizing that there was a joint and a combined effort. At the end of it, we celebrated our achievements by inviting the community to come and see how much work we had all done. During this time, we interacted with donors who saw the work that was completed and realized, I can do more. They pledged to make new toilets and new kitchens for these schools, showing that this was an effort that could be continued. Not only did we make eco-bricks and use them to make eco-benches, we made tree planters as well. And here, we planted fruit trees that aimed to improve school nutrition. And now, as I have completed this summer project, I couldn't just stop there. I realized that that was an individual effort that turned into a community effort, and I wanted it to continue. So we founded the EcoBrick Solutions Foundation, an NGO that aims to repurpose plastic to make our environment more beautiful and better. And as I stand here at a crossroads between my present and my future, I realize there's a lot to do. And at the same time, I still have a lot to learn. But I want to work with more people, more like-minded organizations, and improve the way and the speed at which we make these benches and tree planters. And as I do this, I challenge our community to join this ecological revolution. I want to make sure that we understand that even though we have a lot of plastic, it is not a problem, but it is a resource. Thank you.